Hey, I'm Jenny Junco. This is my apartment in Bushwick, New York, and we're about to do a cute little get ready with me, so come along. It's so funny filming in your bathroom.
Yeah, this is where you normally do your makeup, right?
It is, yeah, right here. So first I use everyday oil.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with this stuff. I'm not one who uses it everywhere, but on my skin I use it a lot for both cleanser and moisturizer. And I just put about a drop and a half in my hands, actually rub it, and then put literally the tiniest dab of water, and that just activates it as a moisturizer. And then I just rub it into my skin.
I have this at home and I have a big bottle of it, and yeah, I have such a hard time getting through it because I never know what to use it for.
Now I go through it pretty quickly, but I don't use that much of it at a time. When I cleanse with it, I use the Roche-Posay after if I've been wearing makeup. If I've not been wearing makeup that day, on the weekends I typically don't really wear makeup. I'll just use this as a cleanser, and I just pump like maybe 2 or 3 pumps, and then I add water, and then I just use it as a cleanser, and then whatever's left I do another layer for moisturizer. So it's like a one product weekend. Yeah, and I love it. It smells really good. So derms have always told me to stay away from scented stuff. You'll see a lot of people saying lots of stuff, which I understand, but I've just found, I've tried a lot of things because I have really acne prone sensitive skin, acne scarring and stuff, and I have found that this has never irritated my skin. Yeah. So for those who are scared to try this oil, it's amazing. I'm a huge fan.
I'm excited to try it because, yeah, I have it at home. Yeah. When I use the same method you use.
I'm curious to try the new scents too, but that's the one that I've always loved. So I feel like if I try something new, it'll be like fixing what's not broken. So I actually don't use a primer most days, but today's a special day, so I'm gonna use a primer.
Oh, so which one's that one?
This one is the primer from Dior Backstage.
Fancy.
Dior Backstage. This was like gifted to me. I think my mom bought it for my wedding, and she was like, I'm never gonna use this, so now I have this. I just use a little bit, usually on special occasions if I'm feeling grumpy and I want to pick me up. Then I use a little bit of it.
There's no tint to it, is there?
Zero tint. It's completely clear. The feeling is kind of like a moisturizer or even a little bit of a serum. It has it doesn't have the grit of like an Urban Decay primer or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's much smoother, but it has like a slight mattifying effect.
Oh, all right.
So I do that. And then if I have a wedding, I have my favorite foundation of all time. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Because it looks like skin, it's really light. It doesn't look like a foundation.
I love how you store. Wait, can I see that again?
Yeah.
I love how you store everything right
This
there.
is for a hair dryer, but
That's so convenient.
I don't do anything to my hair, so it's great. Typically I use fingers for everything, but lately I've gotten kind of into brushes, probably from watching people like you on YouTube.
Oh, funny.
So now I'm using the Merit stick. I just use a little bit on my eye circles, redness, acne scarring. I have a lot of freckles, so I try really hard not to cover those because when I was a kid, I didn't like them, and now they're part of my face, so I like them a lot, and I try to keep them around.
Yeah.
So I just kind of buff it in. And I would say on an average morning, this takes me about 2 to 3 minutes. I really value my sleep, and I'm very lazy, so I try to do this pretty simply. But this just feels really nice with the everyday oil. It just kind of melts right in.
Yeah.
That oil under base trick that we all know and love.
Oh, wait. Do you not wear sunscreen?
Oh, I do. I didn't do my whole skincare routine.
Oh, okay.
But actually, my favorite sunscreen of all time is this guy.
What is that one?
Elta MD.
Oh, classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
It's not fussy, it's unscented,
okay.
but it's really nice. And my other favorite is probably that Neutrogena. I have it in here.
Yeah.
You know, this I like the smell. It's this
I love this
clear face.
thing.
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have, this is where I keep all my makeup. So I just keep it here.
So genius.
And then I just like, you know, this is mix side, and which is chaos, but hey. And then my side's chaos. And if I'm doing like my skincare at night, I use this headband. But actually,
I love how your lipsticks are all like perfectly. Oh my gosh, I love
this is my wedding lipstick. This is what I wore on my wedding day. It was Dior, Rouge Dior 772 Classic Rosewood Velvet. It's a beautiful. Maybe I'll wear that today.
Yes, pull it out.
Because why not?
Leave it out, yeah. Oh, I gotta say, so Jenny and I met through your podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Called Ongoingness, which is currently paused or dead. Haven't decided yet.
No, just pause. Come on. It's great though, but yeah, we had a lovely conversation.
We really did.
Yeah.
And I was so surprised that you said that you were okay to talk to me, because I was like, I am like a tiny little podcast with no promotion, and I've only been around for like, maybe I did it for 3 years with a friend, and you're just like, in my mind, this like big, exciting YouTuber, and you were just like, sure, I'll talk to you. And I was like, I was so excited.
I loved our conversation. I had so much fun.
Me too. It was very natural. Okay, so next I usually go to some sort of bronzer. I don't wear bronzer every day, but it's a fun occasion, so I want to. This one, in my opinion, is almost too light. I have one from Nude Sticks, and it's beautiful, but it's like, this one's like, you can't mess it up.
Oh, let me see.
It's pretty.
Oh,
it's
pretty.
So I like really picked up a lot of product, and you really can't mess it up because it's so subtle that I can really grab a lot. And then I just do, you know, the kind of C motion, and then I go into my, what everyone does, you know, up in here.
Wow, what a difference.
I know, right? It's so light. And I really brought a lot of product up. I could do a lot less. It's
actually,
beautiful.
sorry. I'm like trying to see it, but I should really just be showing the camera.
So it's RMS Beauty, and this is the Malibu Muse ReDimension Hydra Bronzer.
Wow.
And so this is the color Malibu Muse. It's like their middle color, I would say.
Yeah.
The first one was so light on me you couldn't see it at all.
Yeah.
This one I think would work for a lot of skin tones.
It looks like it could be a blush also.
Yeah, and actually, one of my favorite blushes of all time is this Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush.
Yes, I love that blush.
And in this shade specifically, Provence is like, it looks like a bronzer, but it has like a tiny bit of terracotta.
Yeah.
So maybe I want to do Mickey today, but this is a great one. So this, now I'll do blush. This RMS in the shade Mickey, I really love for lips. It's intended for lips, but I'm going to use it for blush a little bit. And I just put on that much.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
It looks like a very dark color.
It's pretty dark. And actually, I'm going to show you on the lips and then wash it off just so you can see how pretty this is.
Oh, yeah.
And how little you need. And how blurring it is. So...
Is that like a blush, lip to cheek?
It's actually just advertised as a lip. I think it's called like Serum lip or something like that. It actually doesn't say.
Yeah.
But it's so pretty as a cheek. I almost like it even better as a cheek. And you'll see it just like blends in super easily. And I just blend in a C. Like,
yeah,
you know,
the temples a little bit.
Yep, exactly. And I see a lot of videos today being like, that's an old school way to apply blush.
So what?
And it's like, but if it works for your face, it works for your face.
Yeah.
And I do bring it onto the nose because the shade is like a little brown, and I do look like I've been to the south of France and not like in a New York winter, back from the dead vibes.
Not the Rockaways.
So, and then my other favorite, I'm really layering it on today, but I usually do one or the other. the tiniest bit of orange, which we saw with like Sophia Richie's viral makeup look.
What is this?
This is a sample of Chanel's. Oops. Their product is this balm. I don't even know. The Camellia Rouge Balm. And this color is in Lively Rosewood. This color is a new color that I just got a sample of.
Oh wow.
This bright orange.
They gave you that much for a sample.
They did. It's crazy. I think the lady liked us.
And like the sample even had the Chanel logo.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So fancy. So I literally put the tiniest bit ever.
Yeah.
And it looks scary in the pot, but it literally blends out to be so warm and natural.
Okay, yeah, I can see the difference.
Just a tiny bit, and I bring it up into my top bit, and suddenly I have like a little bit of a sun going on. A sunlit situation.
Okay, so Jenny has an art background, and you can really tell by the way that you apply makeup because you use it like a paintbrush.
I do really like the brushes now. I never used them before, and I'm like, it makes it so much more fun. And I should pull up my hair because I usually do, if this is for accuracy.
Wow.
And I love a big scrunchie. Okay, and then I have all these Chanel products, honestly, because I got married and I didn't hire a makeup artist. My sister did my makeup.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just
Splurge on
do all the big products that a makeup artist would have, and then I'll just have them forever.
That's a really good idea.
And you did your sister's makeup, right?
Yeah.
I think I remember reading that.
Yeah. It was hard.
It is hard, and I feel like halfway through the night, she did such a great job, and halfway through the night, it was still off my face. But I was like, who cares?
Did you use setting spray?
I did. I used this Cold Classic. I know you've heard of it. This Milk Makeup one.
What? Hang on one second. Hydro.
So a Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. And you just shake it. You can use it as a primer or a setting spray. And
So you only use that on like wedding events and stuff?
pretty much, yeah. I don't use this on a daily basis, but it also feels really nice. It has like a crazy spray sometimes.
Oh, like it kind of spits up a little?
Like it spits up, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it like adds a little bit of, you know, dew back to your face, which is nice. Then I would say on most days, if I use a lip that's like a red lip or something that's not nude, I'll never do an eyeliner, but usually I do a pretty nude lip or no lip, so I'm gonna do this Ere Perez copper eyeliner, which my coworkers all have and use also. They love this shade. We all just steal from each other.
Funny.
And I don't open my eyes when I do this for some reason. I just feel
You just know.
I just know.
I think you're the first person I've ever seen
Do that?
do that. Close both eyes.
I don't know, it just feels right. So I just do this copper color.
Yeah.
It's really nice for green eyes or hazel eyes because it has the purple tint to it. And then I do this guy. And this is Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, which I like. I've tried a lot. My favorite one is actually I got from Credo Beauty, and it was from Tok, that brand, T-O-K.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
But I like this one too.
Ah, so you blink your way into it.
I blink my way in, and I've been doing that since I was a kid.
You don't curl your lashes?
I curl them a little bit, but I don't curl them much. I curl them like that much as you just saw, like 1 or 2 times, and then done.
Oh, I think I totally blinked on it.
Oh, it's cool.
You did it.
So that is pretty much what I do every day, and then some, and then I just add a little bit of lip. This is the color I wore on my wedding. It's a super pretty brownie pink.
Wow.
And I just use my finger.
And it's a matte matte texture?
It is pretty matte, yeah. It has like a really nice feeling. You know, those NARS lip pencils can get a little drying, but they're also really long wearing. This one is long wearing but feels less drying.
Gotcha.
But my other favorite lip color is Red Square by NARS, which is,
yeah,
I have it right here. It's like that perfect, if you have perfect skin and you want to wear no other makeup except everyday oil and this, this is the color, which is Red Square Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. It's been around forever. It's like a beautiful orange, fiery red.
Oh, stunning. Yeah.
But I have pretty thin lips, so I tend to go more nude these days. Because I'd rather bring attention to the eyes than my lips.
Yeah.
But it depends. Sometimes if I have a good skin day, I feel like a bold lip and no other makeup.
Sweet.
And that's pretty much it. That's the makeup look.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Praise from you feels like extra special because I've been watching your videos all this time, so I feel like I've learned a lot from you too.
Dang.
So that's it. Thanks for joining us. That was my everyday 3-minute makeup look, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.